Hey guys, I am back just to come in with a very quick, I'm going to try to do an unboxing. The lighting is not all that friendly toward the yarn. It's pretty friendly toward me, but which is why I have it on because over here, if I don't put a light like right there, you really can't see this side of my face. And so I decided I'll go ahead and light me and I will just, I'll try to go through this yarn real quick and hopefully you can see it. Anyway, and the camera is constantly saying that it's dropping frames. So we'll see how that goes. But I got my box from Lion Brand. See if I can let you see it. See, it all kind of looks cute from there. Kind of cute from there. But yeah, it was just piled in this box. There was no plastic or anything, just piled in. And this was that order that I never got any kind of confirmation that they actually got my order. And I never got a confirmation email from Lion Brand, but I actually screenshot the order number so that I could just call in about a week and a half later when I hadn't gotten anything. I went ahead and called them and they hadn't told me it was on its way. So, they're putting this in every box. So this time I looked at it. These are not my favorites. I'm looking at these yarns. Chenille, Fun Fur, Homespun, and Lion Boucle. I would never probably buy those, actually. They're not my favorite types of yarn. I don't like a lot of novelty type of yarns. But anyway, these ponchos, they're like, you have 4 patterns. But really it's one pattern. It's just different sizes of one pattern, and because it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's one pattern. It's the same poncho because when you read it, it's like one size fits most, 2 rectangles. Child size 3 to 7, 2 rectangles. One size fits most, 2 rectangles. One size, but the plus. One of them is a plus size and it's 2 rectangles. So basically, the 2 rectangles just change in size and you can switch out whatever yarn. But it's pretty much the same pattern. But, it's free. So thank you. And then I got 20 balls of this yarn. And I have a thought of making, so Kim Goff from Classy Kim, she is making a granny square blanket, the traditional vintage style, like the throwback style, like the one you see when you watch the old episodes of Roseanne. And it's the one that's on the back of the couch, according to Miss Kim. I never watched Roseanne 100%. I did watch it in syndication. I definitely didn't watch the reboot. But anyway, here we go. I got black and white. I got hot pink and pink, in which you can't even see the pink is blown out. I've got orange and grass, which you can't see the grass, but you can kind of see the orange. I got green and pumpkin. Can't really see. Okay, this is not a good idea. Let me put these down nicely. Okay, trying to hold the yarn and show the yarn might not be the best idea. So I got gray, which if I could block that some kind of way and have you see it. So that's gray. And then that is going to be the charcoal. So you can see that they are very different. One is darker. Okay, anyway. Burgundy shows up pretty good. Yellow, you can halfway see. Brown, the darker colors show up pretty good. Brown. This one is just purple. And I'm going to try. So every time I get like close, it says frames being dropped. Your hardware may not blah, blah, blah. It's the computer is saying. So that's the purple. I got aqua. Trying to block. Yeah, anyway, aqua. And then camel. And then this is the cream. So that's 17 of them. And let's toss those back. I'm going to use the last 3 to segue into why I am really here. Now this, I got these yarns. Y'all can tell the yarn band is just done. Actually, it's probably about to come back because of COVID and not knowing what's going to happen with people's jobs. I mean, my job will be okay, but my husband's job is all tied up into the school system, so we're not sure how all of that's going to work itself out. So we might be back on that really hard yarn band at this point, craft supply band, because we don't know. We might be dealing with crazy. Anyway, the last 3 colors are 3 different shades of blue. You got a light blue, which is called sky. You have royal blue, and then you have navy. And the reason why I held these 3 last is because I want to talk to you guys about our live event coming up on March the 21st. And please, we want you to come. This is our humble invitation for everybody out there to come and join us right here on my channel for our hashtag Hat Not Hate Make-a-thon, where we are going to grab our hooks, our blue yarn, our needles, our looms, our circular knitting machines, and we are going to crank out some hats over the space of 2 hours starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, March the 21st. This beautiful thing about the lockdown is that we can all get on our computers and still join each other virtually. So please join us for this very cool live event so that we can make these hats for this anti-bullying campaign. By the time we need to send them in the name of Jesus, this will be done. Because we don't need to send anything in until August 1st, and the hats will be distributed come October. So we can just keep it on with our hat making for the Hat Not Hate campaign. So please come and join me and Chris Sterner from Crochet Creations by Christi's Sharing Makers group over on Facebook. And she also has a channel, which I will link down below. Join us. She and I are co-hosting this together. There will be prizes, there will be games, and yeah, I'm hoping in all of this downtime that I can make a special bag just for the giveaway. So there will be a project bag available up for grabs to win. So come on over and join us on Saturday, guys. Thank you so much. Today, while I'm on lockdown, I am knitting because, I want to say, get your pattern. Find a pattern that you think that you can make within the 2-hour time limit, okay? Pam had mentioned in a comment on the last video that she was able to do the pattern that Ella just released, the tutorial for Ella's hat, and apparently Crystal made a very similar one according to Ella, and these hats can be made in under 2 hours because Pam said she made hers in an hour and a half. I have also tested out let's see, Bob Wilson 123 here on YouTube. Her name is Claire, and she has a granny stitch beanie that I think the beanie in and of itself and the way she wrote it, it can be done in 2 hours or less. I did a couple, and if you're over on my page, you will see that I posted pictures. I did it in red yarn just to give it a shot, and just testing the pattern to see how long it was going to take me to do it. I believe that if I had stuck 100% to her pattern, it can be done in under 2 hours. I finished the body of the hat in less than 2, but then I added a ribbing different from what she does to her bottom edge. So I did it the way I love to do it, which is from a tutorial by TL Yarn Crafts, and her name is Tony Lipsy. And I love the way that she does her brims on her hat. So I do all of mine that way now. Anyway, so I already have one pattern in mind. What pattern do you guys think you might do? Comment down below and let me know if you're going to be there to hang out with us for our Hat Not Hate make them all. I made 2 hats yesterday. So today I am knitting. I made 2 hats and a scrunchie, and I killed the ball, man. I'm trying to think of a cool way to say it when you use up a ball. Because I know that the paper crafter people, when they do videos, they say kill the paper pad, and I killed the ball. And so I crocheted all day. And so to give my hands a break, they don't hurt, but I don't want them to start hurting. So I'm using my knitting muscles instead, and I'm working on a cuff down sock. I originally started this sock back in 2016, and it sat for a long time. And so I ripped it back, started again on Saturday. So that's a brand new start. I was much further along than this, but I just didn't like the way it was working up. The way I was at the heel flap, and I had done probably half the heel flap that needed to be done, but I didn't like the way it was going. So I ripped it back and started again. This yarn is West Yorkshire Spinners. And it is the color, this was I forgot the actual specs of this yarn, but it's a sock yarn. I think it's like 80-20 wool and nylon. Is, I believe, superwash merino, and it's the colorway Holly Berry. And this was actually their Christmas colorway that year, and I just had to have it. So there it is. That's what I'm working on while we're on semi-lockdown, which I just got a call from my dentist, and they canceled my appointment. And then I just heard from my husband that the press conference did just recommend 8 weeks of shutdown, basically gatherings of no more than 10 people, I think, for 8 weeks. To me, it sounds like we're all going to be off work. I don't know what my job is going to do, but we shall see. I plan to go back to work if I can. My husband is in the educational system, as I mentioned, and so he will eventually, he's at work today, but no kids are on campus today for him, but they are trying to, figure out what to do and how to move forward. So the staff has shown up, but this is probably the last day they will be able to do that. So I will try to go back to work, but again, there will be more than 10 people in the room, if I show up at work. So we'll see what's going to happen. I won't go back tomorrow. I will go back on Wednesday, likely, I think, because I don't know 100% what he's doing tomorrow. All right. Anyway, I will talk back to you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, come back. The 18th is when I am going to do my video for #season of the grannies. I have done so many granny projects, some I don't even have anymore, and I will be sharing those with you on Wednesday. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.